Good morning, everyone. Afternoon, evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this. Welcome to Go Fish Yourself. Today we are going to be doing a review of a couple different things. It's going to be a quick review, go over, and talking praise about these items. Full disclosure, I do have a pro staff position with all three of these companies. However, this is an unbiased review. This is my personal opinion. And we're going to go on and start with the 9K Elite Lures Chatterbug. The one I'm about to showcase is in bling. They are hand-tied, hand-painted. If you get a bent blade, I believe they're hand-bent on the blades. This particular one is in bling with a gold straight blade. On it is another lure part of the review. This is a Bad Creek Custom Baits Magic Swimmer. The 9K Elite Lures have a number of different color patterns. I mean, if you can think it, they'll make it. As I said, this one is in bling, and it has done extremely well for me this year. The skirts are all hand-tied, and I believe they have a, if I remember right, they have a lifetime guarantee that your skirt will not come off. If it does, they'll retie it for you, etc. Now, don't quote me on that. That's something I believe I remember seeing. I'm not doing this scripted. This is all off the top of my head. Every video I do is all off the top of my head. I don't script it. I might do a take or two to get my thoughts together for one. Try to show some different detail. There's a yellow top, red flake, red eyes, white bottom. Like, this is a great bait fish imitator for stained clear water with good visibility. I typically prefer to change my trailer color rather than changing chatterbaits or chatterbugs, since that's what these are called through them. Vibrating jigs. I'd rather change my trailer color or pattern than changing the actual chatterbait, chatterbug. I gotta get used to saying that. I always say chatterbait. It's a chatterbug by 9K Elite Lures. They perform well. I feel that the ones with the bent blades thump harder than any of the other chatterbugs, chatterbaits, vibrating jigs that I've used. I have used several, including the original chatterbait bait by Z-Man, the Pro Series, as well as Destroyer Baits Company's Destroyer Blade. I just feel that the 9K has a better thump, more erratic action. We're going to go on and state this here. The chatterbug caught me every fish in the first tournament that I fished this year. 4 of the 5 fish that I turned in the second tournament, and 4 of the 5 in the third tournament. The final 2 fish were caught on a Smithwick Pro Rogue, which can't speak highly enough of that as well. We're going to go on and move on to the trailer. I'm going to go on and get a new one out, which, as I said, is a Bad Creek Custom Baits Magic Swimmer. My favorite pattern in this is Gunsmoke, which is this clearish gray. It's still really dark, with green flake on it. It is, I think, a 3.5, 3.8, something like that, inch paddle tail. It might be 4. Don't judge me on the length. As I said, it's a standard ribbed body paddle tail. And these are my absolute favorite paddle tail I've used. I've used several, including Guggen Squad, Kitech. Go on and put this back. I just like how it looks on the chatterbug. They have a great action, great durability. They come scented. I always add line taming serum worm oils onto them. These are coated in shad scent, which is strong, and now my hands are going to smell like this the rest of the night. I'm probably going to go on and change this trailer before I go fishing tonight. We're trying to get my wife on her personal best, and she's going to be throwing this exact chatterbug at my tournament pond that I've been fishing for all 3 tournaments. I'm hoping to get her something over 2 pounds, and this should do it. But they have a good action. They stretch fairly well. They work well. They have a good body to them. The flakes random throughout, so it's got the shimmer where you need it, when you need it. They hold well on the Chatterbug's Bait Keeper, which is a giant rib situation. As I said, I'm going to go on and put a new trailer on this one. I've used this for like 10 or 12 fish now, which it's got like the O-ring catch style hook keeper on these. But I wouldn't hesitate to put this back on and keep throwing it. It's been that good of a trailer, and I've got a whole pack. Bad Creek Custom Baits. This is a bulk pack. It is 3 of their normal packs, which I think have 6 or 8 of them in there. I said all off the top of my head. Sorry if I get numbers wrong, guys. So this is 3 of those in one. It's all I'm going to be buying from now on are these bulk packs. Sorry, Chance. I absolutely love them, and it's worth a little bit of savings to me. As I said, I'm just playing with this. The first batch I had, we had a little bit of an issue with. They were made in the middle of the summer, and the hardener didn't want to work right. They had a small durability issue, but they still performed better than any of the other paddle tails I had on me, including 3 other private company, like mom and pop style people making them. And when they're getting completely destroyed by the fish, you know they're getting hit hard. So I will always keep Bad Creek Custom Baits Magic Swimmers in my boat, in my tackle bag, wherever. The last thing I'm going to do a little review on, and actually it's got a Bad Creek Custom backwater crawl on it, which is not part of this, but is my favorite 6-stick spinning combo. I'm trying to see if you can see where it says 6-stick. Helps if I hold it the right way up. And it is not a 6-stick reel, it's a balance reel. I didn't want to do all one style. It's got the logos everywhere. I absolutely love how these look, how it performs. This is the 2-piece 6-stick. It's a 7'3" moderate fast action. Sorry, medium, 7'3" medium moderate action. And I've actually really enjoyed using this as a wacky rig rod, and I've thrown moving baits on it. It handles everything I've thrown on it well. It's a 2-piece, as you see, as I've said. I've bought 2-piece rods this year because my truck's been down, or not as well as I'd like it to be most of the year. And these fit in the trunk of the car real easy. I can keep them in there pretty much all the time. The balance reel has been absolutely amazing. It's a 2000 size. Trying to think all the specs on it. I'm a huge fan of cork handles on my rods. I saw it had a cork handle for the reel, and it's not a giant foam round thing. I hate those for some reason. So I went with this. The 6-stick is a foam rod handle, but that's perfectly fine with me. My line's beat and abused. Last time I used it, I went all through rocks. But it is a really nice spinning combo. I will be buying more of the 6-stick series in the future. I'm probably going to buy one of every favorite rod series they have up to the Emperor throughout this next year, and I'll do a review on each of them, and then I'm going to pick 1 or 2 to be my go-to series, and then I'm going to stock up on those, just because some of them have better features, some of them are more sensitive, some of them are lighter, some of them are stiffer, some of them, it varies. The 6-stick is definitely going to stay in my arsenal. I don't think anything's going to actually straight out replace it. My wife will be using that tonight and hopefully gets her PB. I will be using the Absolute casting rod that I have with my fire reel, and be throwing a Smithwick Pro Rogue in a natural pattern. I can't remember which color. I've just been having a lot of fun with those jerk baits lately, and we're getting ready to get out there. This is just meant to be a quick video. It turned out longer than I meant to. But yeah, this is gonna be what I have in my box a lot next year. I really relied on the 9K Elite chatterbugs this year. Started really relying on Bad Creek Custom Baits. They've been very supportive of me, and I cannot thank them enough. But I cannot thank 9K Elite Lures and Bad Creek Custom Baits enough for the support I've had this year. I've made several orders with them right before a tournament before, and stated that I needed something for the tournament, that I was out. I bought 8 of these chatterbugs this spring, and I threw them. I think I have one black and blue left out of the original order. They all ended up in trees or in guide cables for fountains and just everywhere but where I want them. So on that note, as I said, the 9K Elite Lures chatterbug is never going to leave my box unless I'm out of them. I do have several backups. As I got a couple of destroyer blades, I got a couple Z-Mans that they're going to stay in my box. I got them for free, or had them before I got my sponsorship. They're going to stay there as a last case emergency. I need something to fish with. But I just can't get over how good these look and hold up. I mean, it's got some denting in the lead. I think it's lead. They could be. I doubt they're tungsten for what we pay. But it's got some denting, but the paint's all holding up on this one. I have absolutely abused them before and destroyed the paint. But that's where we're at with that. I'm going to go on and get off here, tie this on her rod, and we're going to get out and go fish before it gets dark. Hopefully get her on like a 3 to 4 pounder and really get her a PB. Her best right now is like 1.5 pounds smallmouth out of Governor Bebb Creek. So we're going to get out there and we're going to go find some fish, hopefully for next week's video.